Hi there and welcome to Citizen Worldwide, platform where we speak to the power. We're back again, of course. This time we are looking at the Malian president. He was welcomed in Burkina Faso by the people of Burkina Faso. And by all accounts, Ibrahim Traore has been looking up to Assim Goita. And the welcome that we are shortly about to show you is how the people of Burkina Faso so much adore and so much love Assim Goita of Mali. And you could see the embrace between Ibrahim Traore and Assim Goita, a mutual respect and admiration for the work they're doing. They're true African heroes, ones that we should absolutely support and really ensure that the work they're doing reverberates across the whole of Africa. It is really important that we shine a light and we actually, let this be main news. It should be the main news across the whole of Africa. Everybody should be covering this. It should be on every media. This is what we need to be doing. We need our own social media putting forward all the great work of great leaders like Assim Goita and Ibrahim Traore, and of course in our channel. Watch the video.
Assimi Goita. They actually started preparing a day before his visit. They were so excited to welcome him to their country. I watched a few of the interviews the people in the rally said, and they were extremely happy. They actually see him as a hero. Some claimed that their own leader, the young leader Ibrahim Traore, looked up to Malian President Assimi Goita. So they were very, very happy to see him. I think I saw one man saying he couldn't sleep through the night because he knew President Goita was coming to visit Burkina Faso. And this visit actually is significant because this is his first visit to another African country. And look at how he was received by the people.
The visit highlighted the shared goals of Mali and Burkina Faso, particularly in the realms of security, economic development, and regional stability. Both nations have faced significant challenges in recent years, including political upheaval, terrorism, and economic hardships. The leaders' commitment to working together closely was evident throughout the visit. A key focus of the discussions between President Goita and his Burkinabe counterpart, Ibrahim Traore, was enhancing security cooperation.
They welcomed him. They treated him like the brother that he is to them, and they showed the unity and the love that Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso have been showing. We've seen it with their leadership and how their leaders are coming together to unite, to change the narrative, but to actually see the people on the ground appreciating that and giving love and giving their admiration to this man shows that really times have changed and we are walking towards the light. Sure, there's still, tribalism in Africa. There's still disagreement. We still have the corrupt leaders we talk about, the puppet leaders we talk about, but it starts somewhere. And these men are truly changing the narrative, and there's a ripple effect. We're seeing it happen in a lot of African countries. The youth are waking up. The youth are saying, enough is enough. We want things to change. We want what's right to happen and what's wrong to just be left in the past. And that is what is admirable about this movement and this love for one another that they are showing.
Vraiment, on est vraiment contente parce que notre idole Assimi Goita est venu au Burkina Faso. On est venu pour l'accueillir parce qu'on est content avec lui, parce qu'il est venu pour sauver l'Afrique entière. Et on fait un. Burkina, Mali, c'est le même pays. Il n'y a pas... C'est les frontières, hein. C'est les Blancs qui ont venu mettre les frontières nous diviser. Sinon, on n'est qu'un seul pays. Ah, l'AES va grandir. Ça va prendre toute l'Afrique. Ce n'est pas les 3 pays là seulement, c'est toute l'Afrique qui va rentrer dans l'AES. On les attend aussi.
We love to see this, and this is definitely a motivation to many of us, and it just shows you how far you can go when you come together, how far you can move if you have someone next to you. By someone, you know, you can interpret it as you would like. Within a country context, coming together, like instead of having division, having tribalism, and then outside of the country, when you look at it, you know, in the context of the continent of Africa, coming together instead of, you know, having that border that was created for us, and instead of loving one another, hating on one another. So that should change, and it shows you how far you can go. These men are in real time showing us how the unity is productive. They were able to kick out foreign troops from their lands. Each of these countries.
Now that you've watched it, what are your thoughts? I'm sure you agree with me that they are great young men, and they are the future of Africa. They are taking giant strides, giant steps. That many of the puppets that we have in governance across Africa, they have not even dreamed of, because they are shackled by their colonial masters. But Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, oh no, they are speaking for Africans. They are standing for the people. So much so the people are actually protecting them. In one of the videos, one man said he couldn't even sleep when he heard that Assim Goita was coming. He was waiting to just see him. And, you know, that's the admiration they have for those African heroes. And they're not just for, these heroes are not for only Mali or Burkina Faso or Niger. These are heroes for the whole of Africa. They're showing us what can be done. And we need to ensure that this is something that is emulated across the whole of Africa. Now you've watched the video, like I said, let's have your thoughts. How do you feel about that? I'd love to hear your views. Please do share. You're of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. It's a really great video that is worth sharing, and I really wanted to you know, really put Africa in a good light. All too often, the mainstream media, which is portraying a negative stories about Africa, is something we must actively challenge consciously, spiritually, in every way as Africans, because it is our own continent, and we need to change the narrative. We need to now portray the right message about Africans, so that how we perceive ourselves improves drastically. Ladies and gentlemen, you're of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll back later on. Thank you. Bye for now. Please don't forget, follow us on TikTok. Follow Citizen IY2 as well on TikTok. Follow Citizen AY on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on X Spaces. We really appreciate your support. So please continue to share our broadcast. And of course, we welcome you subscribing. Please do subscribe. Help us grow our platform even more. We are over we're over 21,000 followers now on TikTok. Thank you so very much for that. What we really need is the help. If you can subscribe to us, that'll be great also, because we are shortly going to embark on a really huge task, translating the 52 constitutions across Africa that's being used to shackle us into local languages, to empower the local people to begin to hold the government to account. So please do share. You're of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak in truth to power. We speak truth to power on this platform at all times, and we ensure that we put in the interest of Africa first on the African continent. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye for now. Bye for now.